Dang, I'm so sick of this Portland cold weather. I sure wish there was a place I could go that had nice, warm beaches and arid deserts.
Speaking of warm beaches and arid deserts, the Chaparral Biome can be found on the west coast of the United States, west coast of South America, parts of South Africa, the western tip of Australia, and coastal areas of the Mediterranean Sea. Abiotic factors of the chaparral include cool and moist winters with little to no waterfall. The summers are hot and dry with periodic fires that typically result from thunderstorms. Being a mountainous landscape, the soil is generally poor, which require plants to be more robust and water-retaining, like olive trees and agave. Olive trees were originally cultivated in North Africa and later spread to Greece, Italy, and other Mediterranean countries. The olive tree needs the winter chill, hot summers, and a lot of sun in order to grow. The nutrient-poor and well-drained soil does not bother this tree. With the extensive root system and small leaves that have both a protective waxy coating and hairy undersides, water levels are more easily maintained. Agave has characteristics similar to this. All of the plant's water is stored within the leaves, which are fibrous and waxy, preventing the evaporation of the water. Agave also has spikes on their leaves, which deter predators from using it as food and water sources. 3 animals that are native to the Mediterranean chaparral region include the Mediterranean monk seal, the European polecat, and the Crete spiny mouse. The Mediterranean monk seal has recently changed their habitats to utilizing underground caves that have underwater entrances in order to avoid predators, namely humans. The Mediterranean monk seal forages for octopi, eels, and squid along the rocky coastlines, utilizing their sharp teeth and small flippers, which aid in agility. The European polecat is a nocturnal creature that rarely comes out during the day. Changing from region to region, their coat markings will change accordingly. Season by season, how heavy their coat is changes so that they are more attuned to the changes in weather. During the summers, their coat is a lot thinner than it is during the winter. The Crete spiny mouse is named after the unique characteristic of having spiny hairs on the lower part of its back. These tiny animals live in small hierarchical societies called mischiefs, supporting one another in various ways, most notably with multiple female mice taking care of one litter of pups. The population of this animal is not large, so the longer gestation periods aids in the increase of populations.
In the winter, the chaparral climate, also known as the Mediterranean climate, is mild and moist but not rainy. During the summer, it is very hot and dry. The Mediterranean chaparral has a very interesting climate. It has 4 seasons. The chaparral has significantly hot and dry summers. Fog off the ocean is the only source of moisture during the summer. It has cool and moist winters with the tropical storms bringing in a lot of rain. Spring and fall are usually a mix between both summer and winter with a moderate amount of rain and heat. This biome only gets about 10 to 20 inches of rain all year, and most of it comes in the winter. There is very little precipitation in the Mediterranean chaparral. The average rainfall for the entire winter is 6.8 inches. The average rainfall for the spring is 2.2 inches. The average for the summer is 0.2 inches, and the average for the fall is 4.2 inches. The average annual temperature is 59 degrees Fahrenheit. The average temperature can get up to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lowest is roughly 37. The average temperature for the winter is around 46 degrees Fahrenheit, while the average temperature for the summer is roughly 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Average temperature for spring is 56, and the average temperature for the fall is 65. A very popular city in Greece that is in the chaparral is Athens. The mean temperature of Athens is 63 degrees Fahrenheit, ranging from a low of 36 in the winter to a high of 99 degrees in the summer. The best time to visit Athens and the Greek islands begins in May, when the mean temperature is 69 degrees Fahrenheit and the rainfall is less than 0.5 inches. This continues on through June with a mean temperature of 77 degrees, and in July with an average temperature of 82. The rainfall for both months are less than 0.2 inches. In September, the average temperature is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with less than 0.4 inches of rain. The first 2 weeks of June have perfect, sunny, and warm weather with little clouds of rain. Same goes for May. Both rain falls between November and February, when Athens can be colder and windier than you may expect. August is the hottest month in Athens with an average temperature of 84 degrees Fahrenheit with the most daily sunshine around the noon hour. Athens has several beautiful beaches, so bringing a swimsuit is a must. To avoid getting burnt to a crisp, bring sunscreen, sunglasses, and a hat. And it may be hard to hike around harsh terrain and archaeological sites without athletic shoes, so don't forget to wear those too. Bring those tennies. Also, keep in mind that although it rarely rains in Greece in the summer, you should be mildly prepared for the odd rainstorm that may strike at any time. So just to be safe, I would bring a light rain slicker.
Along the Chaparral, there are lots of beaches to explore. Activities include swimming in the Mediterranean Sea, boating, and hiking along the coastline. When touring rural towns along the coastline, be sure to join the popular Messalani bike tours and familiarize yourself with local cuisine. There are food tours along the Ionian coastline. Around Athens, there are hikes that will take you to hidden architectural treasures in the hills of Parthena, Panteli, and Hippetos. For a historical hike, you can join one of the organized expeditions along the route of the first marathon. The city of Athens is also in the Chaparral Biome. Landmarks in Athens include the Acropolis, which contains the ruins of many monumental buildings. To develop a sense of Greek culture, walk around the historic neighborhoods that surround the Acropolis. They contain evidence and architecture from almost every empire that once held Greece. Acquaint yourself with current Greek culture by exploring the Iosauron, the city's traditional marketplace. In downtown Athens, you can tour the National Gardens, which span 40 acres in the crowded city. After exiting the National Gardens, you'll be sure to investigate the ancient artwork at the National Archaeological Museum. To view the entire city, hike the Leviticos Hill, where you'll be able to see the entire area surrounding Athens, including the distant Mediterranean Sea.
The chaparral is susceptible to fires as a result of its dry and arid climate. They are usually caused by human carelessness, but affect every living creature who calls the biome its home. It kills plants and animals, and due to the shortage of rain, can sometimes be hard to put out and can cause great destruction. The Mediterranean monk seal is a species of shy pinniped who find their homes on the coast of the Mediterranean. Unfortunately, there are only about 600 seals left in the world, and about 250 to 300 of those live in the Aegean Sea on the shores of Greece. The monk seals made their homes on the beaches until tourism and the increase in human population forced them to escape to the beach caves. Although by doing this they are able to stay away from the human eye, the caves can be dangerous for pups. Thankfully, Greece has allocated a large area in order to preserve this wonderful species in its habitat. Other endangered animals in the chaparral biomes are the Iberian lynx, which lives in the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe, the California condor in North America, and the wallaby in Australia. One important keystone species to the chaparral biome is the myrtle plant in the family Myrtaceae. The Myrtus communis, or common myrtle, is native to the Mediterranean region. The evergreen shrub produces berries and seeds which birds like to eat. They then sometimes pick up the seeds and carry it with them to different areas. After a fire, this process can greatly help the biome produce new plants to destroyed areas, which helps to prevent habitat loss. Other keystone species in chaparral biomes are the kangaroo rat in western North America and coyotes, also found in North America. The Mediterranean area is one of the most impacted ecosystems by global climate change. Temperature increases result in desert and grassland expansion, while scrublands and grasslands decrease. Arid areas suffer a lack of water supplies. Reduced forest productivity leads to increased forest fires, and if present trends continue, there will be more destruction than creation.
Like any biome, the chaparral is very important to the Earth's ecosystem. It is home to a variety of species who work together to take care of the place they call home. The Mediterranean is especially important because without it we would not have olive trees, agave, or the adorable monk seals. So come on down to Greece and enjoy the beautiful chaparral biome.